why you should approach every girl you're attracted to. Now, this is going to be a very valuable video, gentlemen, so be sure to watch until the very end of the video. Quick reminder, I am working with men from all over the world to improve their results with women, mostly working men, busy professionals, entrepreneurs, or guys who just have those areas they get stuck on, can't approach, have approach anxiety, can't keep the convo going, can't seem to flirt, can't get out of the interview questioning mode, can't escalate, can't close. You name it, I'm working with those guys right now. If this sounds like you, then go message me on Instagram. Let's talk about your situation and start getting you results like a lot of the guys that I'm working with currently. You should approach every girl you find attractive. If they are clearly not with a boyfriend or a husband or like a sick relative, and I say clearly meaning clearly, holding hands, kissing, making out, doing cute things while they walk. If it's a guy, it could be her brother, it could be her friend, it could be her coworker, it could be her gay best friend, it could be any guy who is not a guy who is with her, right? And why should you do this? Because if you're watching this video, more than likely you have approach anxiety, meaning you visualize a negative outcome as a result of you approaching an attractive girl. My light just changed in here, I hope it's not too dark. You should approach each girl you find attractive because it's a plan of massive action that will help rewire your brain so it no longer sees attractive girls as dangerous and threatening, because that's what it currently sees attractive girls as, if not all girls. Doing it one day is fine, but doing it consistently day in, day out will shift your identity. And this is a huge, huge positive that, trust me, you want to happen. This is the main goal of this technique or any kind of self-improvement technique. You go from being the guy who is afraid to talk to attractive girls to the guy who can and does approach any girl anywhere. Take a look at this girl. She was probably the most attractive girl I had seen that entire trip when I went to Austin, Texas. My cameraman, I remember it, we saw her and he was saying things like, no, she's way too hot. No, she looks busy. No, look at her face. She has RBF. She doesn't want to be bothered. Girl's way too hot to deal with this video that we're trying to do. Excuse me. She turned out to be the most fun, adventurous, down girl that I met the entire time I was in Austin, Texas. So to put this in perspective for you really quickly with what we're currently talking about, if I didn't identify as the kind of guy who could approach any girl anywhere, I would not have met that girl. I would not have kissed that girl. I would not have done whatever else may have happened with that girl. May or may not have happened. I'm not gonna say. I would not have gotten that video, which at the time got, I think, like 3 million views. There are a lot of things I would have missed out on. The opportunity cost would have been huge because my identity was unfavorable. Does that make sense? Which is why you're trying to shift from the guy who is afraid to the guy who just does these things. And here's the thing, I'm not even asking for you to go out and ask for a phone number. I'm not asking you to try to make out with the girl. I'm not asking you to try to go on a date with the girl. Just go approach them, get them to stop, have a quick conversation, maybe give them a compliment, tease them a little bit, move on. That's it. That's all I'm asking you to do. That's all you need to do right now. But you need to do it repetitively. You need to do it consistently. One day is not going to work. Again, you are rewiring your brain, which is what you need to do, because the current way your mind works is not beneficial toward you getting girls the way you want to get them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. If one day worth of intensity were enough, then everybody on January 1st would go to the gym, work out really hard, work out for 2-3 hours, just hit the iron, and then they would be set for the rest of the year. That's not how it works, is it? No. That's because one day of intensity does not beat 1 month of consistency. I'll repeat it. We are rewiring your brain, which currently thinks that an attractive girl rejecting you is going to magically be remembered by every person who is within 30 feet of the interaction, and you're going to be socially ostracized, and it's going to be there for decades to come, which is not going to happen. We know that logically. But your brain thinks you're going to get spit on or cursed out or slapped or arrested. And I've had guys tell me these things. It needs rewiring, trust me. Another thing approaching every attractive girl will do is it will eliminate the negative self-talk process that takes place before you go approach. If your brain has no time to relapse to old negative patterns, and the thought process is simply, oh damn, she's attractive, let me go talk to her. As soon as you think that and you go do it, you don't leave room for your brain to say negative things. As soon as you think that thought and you're already walking toward her before you even finish the thought, then you become this confident, unstoppable person who actually becomes somewhat addicted to approaching not just super attractive girls, but girls, period. The third thing this is gonna help you do is it'll help you to normalize your idea of what an attractive girl is actually like. And this is important. Most guys I work with have hot girls on this super high pedestal. Therefore, they are already coming into the interaction with the hot girl, if they come into it at all, from a place of lower value and somewhat neediness. Next time you go out, as long as it's socially appropriate, approach every girl you find attractive and just have a casual conversation. Ask for opinions. Ask her what her relationships are like. Ask her if she works out. Just talk to her. Don't do this at work. Don't get fired and say, Alan told you to. Don't go overboard. Don't use super hardcore, vulgar language. Just be regular. Have regular conversations. If you need examples of those, just look up some regular TV shows or YouTube videos of people having regular conversations. Compliment, tease, here and there, a little bit. Nothing crazy sexual. Do you have to do it to every single girl you find attractive? Ideally, yes. But if you feel better with setting a number for yourself, then go out and talk to 10 girls you find attractive. But do it regularly. Do it a few times a week. That's how you get used to it. That's how you rewire the things that are currently going on in your brain. Now just know this, even though you are not going in with the intention of getting a number, a date, or getting laid, you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get girls who ignore you. You're gonna get girls who don't have time. You're gonna get girls, you're gonna speak English. You're gonna get girls who don't wanna stop for you. You're probably gonna have anxiety in the very beginning, but you do this anyway, consistently, it will help you. And you can thank me later. Quick reminder, I'm currently working with men, sometimes from all over the world, to help them improve their results with women, men who are busy professionals, entrepreneurs, or guys who just have a really crazy work life and didn't really get to develop their social life in the way that they want to. Therefore, they don't have the results with women that they want to, struggle with anxiety, struggle with meeting girls, talking to the girls they're attracted to, struggle with how to carry a conversation, struggle with leading, struggle with closing, flirting, struggle with feeling like they're boring, struggle with all kinds of things. They don't have to be reasons why you don't have the results you want to have with girls, trust me. I've worked with guys who have never gotten phone numbers or dates in their lives who have been on Insta dates on their first working day with me. So if this sounds like you, if you want to get some results like these guys, go DM me on Instagram, DM me the 2 fire emojis. The link is in the description and the link is pinned in the top of the comments. Go DM me the 2 fire emojis so I know why you're there, and we will talk about your situation and we'll start getting you results. All right, gentlemen, you were loved and appreciated. See you next video.